Good morning, Rebels, and welcome back to my life. I'm coming to you live through the internet, way past the bounds of human endurance and ability to sleep and still talk coherently. I haven't been sleeping much this week. Guys, I'm so excited. This week, I vlogged a novel. What the hell does that mean, I hear you say, through the button camera I installed in your room? Okay, here's the deal. On Monday, I was feeling kind of down in the dumps, and sometimes that happens. Sometimes I feel like it's just not working. So I talked with my wife, who is always like my rock, my support. She is just amazing, and she pointed out the very obvious thing. Well, it's obvious now. She said, Garrett, you haven't published anything since March. So I took an idea that had been sitting on the back burner, and it was called VlogaNovel, where I would literally write a book live on the air, where you would be able to see everything. And that's exactly what I did. Over 16 hours, spread across 5 days, most of them in like the really early hours of the morning, because, you know, I had stuff I had to do during the day. I wrote a book. It started with the outlining process, where I just tossed together the bare bones of a story, not even knowing where it was going to end up. I split it up into episodes and started expanding them, casting character after character who were at first literally just named the girl, the wizard, and the sidekick. And then I expanded the characters, figuring out what journey each of them was going to go through, how they were going to change and become better or worse people, or just evolve over time. I cast actors who I already knew in the roles just so that I would have some sort of frame of reference to put them under. Then I started figuring out the places, the cities, the forests that they grew up in, the kingdom. How did it all work? How did this society work? Then I went back to the first episode, the one that I wrote this week, and I said, I know where I am, I know where I'm going, let's start figuring this out. And I blocked out all the chapters, I figured them out, a broad outline. What is everybody going to do? Who are the relationships? What is the goal? What is going to be achieved? Once the episode was outlined, that's when I started designing the cover, because I can't write a first draft of a book without having a cover first. A cover gives me a frame of reference, it sets a mood, it promises something, it puts my head in the right space to write the book, and I am happier with this cover than I have been with like any other cover, man. I love it. I searched for stock images and put them all together. I tried one idea, it didn't work. I tried another idea, it did work. And the idea that made it to the final cover really worked, man. Then I was ready. There were no more excuses. I started writing the first draft. I pounded out the words, averaging more than 2,000 words an hour over the course of 5 episodes of VlogaNovel. And like always happens with my books, as I was going through the first draft, I discovered new things about the story, the world, and the characters. So not only did that make this book so much better, but it's going to affect the outline for the whole rest of the season. Like, I already know major changes that are going to happen in episodes 5 through 8, and you'll be able to see all that happen in future VlogaNovel episodes. But once the first draft was done, it was time for editing, and I went through it and through it and through it, making the language sing, finding a distinctive voice for this project that is unique and different to anything else I've ever done. I'm so proud with the quality of writing in this book, you guys. And for my final editing pass, I did a read out loud on the air of the entire book, which doubled as the audiobook recording. That's right, the audiobook is uploaded and publishing to Amazon any day now. You can go find the audiobook recording on this channel. Check for the VlogaNovel episodes for Nightblade. The last 2 episodes are just me reading the book out loud. And then it was done, and I published it, and it is available right now. It is the first episode of a serialized adventure, which means that it's only $1, and if you want to check it out, you can get it from me directly, from Amazon, or from Kobo. Although if you are going to buy it, I would ask that you get it from me directly. I get a much higher percentage of the sales that way, so if you want to help me out, right up there is where you want to click. And when it comes right down to it, the important thing is, my wife was right. I published a new book today, and I have not felt this good in literally months. So many of you tuned in live and watched me create this, and you gave me comments. Some of you named characters in the book. That's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I really hope you enjoy the book. The links to buy it if you missed it before are all in the description. I will see you next week for another VlogaNovel. More vlogs every single day, and until then, Rebels, bye.